In this video, I'm going to talk about changing temperature of the color in Premiere Pro. Well, there are times when you want to change the color in your photos and change the temperature into cold or hot. The best tool here for color correction is the Lumetri Color tool. I can easily come on the workspace of color and go into the Lumetri Color space. You can see that there is a button open here too. I can also go to Effects, Color Correction, and choose Lumetri Color. Well, there are some buttons here: Basic Color Correction, Creative Color Wheels, HSL Secondary, and Vignette. I go to Basic Correction. I have a video here, and I want to change this temperature into a hot temperature. You can see that there are some buttons here, and there's some rules for different cameras. I usually do this manually. There's the white balance button here, which you can use to change the area for your white area. The most important point here is the temperature. You can see that there are two colors here, blue and orange, which are the symbols for cold and hot temperatures, and also a tint, which is shown by green and purple. Well, first, I need to change this color, the temperature of this color, into hot. You can see that as I move it, my photo goes into hot. I can also change the tint here to whatever point I want. You can also see the exposure button here, which I can change contrast, highlight, shadow, and I can change any of them up to the point which I like to get a colored space which looks fine for me. Well, if you've noticed, around the clouds here changed into purple. I can change this to change that area. Well, I can use this button to compare my photo before making any changes and after making the changes. You can see that there's the saturation here, and when I activate it, you can see that it changes the amount of my hotness or coldness. And here I have a hot summer day. Okay, I can also do the same for cold colors. I press on reset here, and you can see this effect here. I can easily change the temperature of my photo, which is already cold. I can even make it colder. I can use these buttons here: exposure, contrast, shadows, whites, saturation. This is the difference which is made in my photo, and I've made it color. You will get familiar with more topics in color correction in the future.